We've started 2024 with some craziness in our country. Last week, the body of Starlet Wahoo was found in an Airbnb. There were photos of HIV tests, used condoms and all that. And we were so quick to judge. Her family was also quick to lay her to rest, which they should do. It's their daughter. And we were so angry at her. I was one of the people who was angry. I was like, what's Starlet doing in such a place? Didn't she see this guy? She went on the internet like any of us and picked someone random, just like you and me would. We're just lucky that we did not land in the hands of the wrong person. Are we always lucky? Not always. Sadly, Starlet is 6 feet under, and we can't explain what exactly happened in the room between her and her apparent or alleged assailant. Lakini sisi tumebaki huku duniani blaming her, the victim, who is 6 feet under. I might be smiling, I'm not happy about anything. We move forward. A few days later, a young girl, Harriet Mora, excuse my tongue, Harriet Mora, found dead. A first-year student, her life taken away apparently by her lover, who was in the 5th year in the same school. And we start the hashtag Stop Killing Women. No sooner than later, in TRM Drive, the body of a girl who we are yet to identify her face because her head is missing is also dismembered and put in different paper bags by a man. And we start the hashtag again, Stop Killing Women. And then quickly men rush to tell us, stop going to Airbnbs. It's because women are selling. Because sababu mnajiuza siku hizi ndio maana. Yeah, because when you sell your body, the best equivalent for you is to be killed. Is that what we're saying as a society? Kenyan men, riddle me this. Is it that every time a woman is caught in compromising position, Airbnb, alikuwa ameenda hoteli lodging na mwanaume, kile kinafaa kwake ni ya kwanza apumzishwe? That her death is equitable for her going to enjoy herself or choose to get an extra coin? Is that the most equitable thing? Or is it the fact that some of you have mental problems and some of you cannot handle your anger, that the best resort is to kill a woman once she crosses you? Because I am just like Starlet. I am just like Harriet Mora. I am just like the girl whose face we still don't know. I just haven't landed in the wrong hands yet, and I pray to God I don't. Because some of you men think for some reason that you live in a vacuum, that you don't live in the same universe as us. That, oh, your sister, your daughter, your mom could never fall the same fate. And we continue. We push an agenda that brought the country at a halt a few years back when 2 people on broadcast spoke about a woman who was crippled by a man who threw her 12 floors for refusing to lay with him. And we went and told women mnafaa kuwa wagumu kidogo. You know, instead of saying, men, stop killing women, we warn women about protecting themselves. Women should value themselves more. Because if you value yourself more, you will not be murdered. Who the hell said that? Who said that? When did we start blaming victims? When did we start blaming people who are 6 feet under, who cannot wake up and tell us what happened, for what happened to them? When did we stop blaming the evil person? Someone asked me, alifanya nini ndio afanyiwe hivyo? And I asked, what do you do to make an evil person do an evil deed? Other than them just being evil. It's weird and it beats common sense when the people who were sent here on earth, oh dear men, are telling us to protect ourselves. Because lately we feed ourselves, we drive ourselves, we can also artificially inseminate and have children by ourselves, but you have given us a new role to protect ourselves. What role will you, dear men, have? What role will you, dear men, have? None of the above. I'll take you back to this case that y'all keep going back to, why feminists who sit at the helm of power these days and are corporate are the problem. When two people got on broadcast, 2 or 3, I can't remember the numbers, but I think it was 3, when they got on broadcast and blamed a woman for being pushed 12 floors, do you know how 12 floors is high? For refusing a man, instead of saying that it is wrong for a man to push a woman because she has refused him. That's when was the problem. When y'all thought that it was wrong, when y'all thought that it was okay for a man to kill a woman because she probably was selling. She was at an Airbnb. She was looking for it. When your phone is stolen in the CBD, kwenye matatu, mtu anyakue pale kwenye dirisha, it happens. Why are you calling for it? Or is it the fact that it's an unsafe area? It can happen to anyone. And you should be watchful, of course. Our women, we have to be watchful. We can try as much as we can, but we cannot determine what someone who is embedded in their head, determined to finish you, will do. Dear men, you have taught yourselves to be blameless. Let's blame the victim one more time in 2024, dear Kenyans. Let's do it one more time, because that's what we do best. Simulifunzo na ile kitabu nzuri, kwa sababu she's the one who gave you the fruit in the first place. You called her Eve, yeah? So she's the mother of all sin. Women will always be the ones to blame because men are blameless. Even when they hurt us, we're the ones to blame for how they hurt us. And you know, it's strange because these are the same men who will be fathers of daughters, because you can't always determine who you will give birth to. And you're not sure what your daughter will be. Will she be in OnlyFans? Will she walk like the CJ? Will she be a doctor? Or will she stand in the streets and sell her body? Which is not wrong. It's what she chooses to do. You don't know. You just hope that she does the right thing. And then again, you don't know what a man will decide to defile your woman wherever you are. You just have to pray and hope that she comes home. That when she panders the cab, she gets home. I'm not going to address the men anymore. I think I've done enough. I'll just tell you to continue to blame us. Become blameless. Because, you know, it's now the job of a woman to protect herself one more time. So girls, let's get our tasers. Let's get what we need to get to protect ourselves. But babe, for real, I hope you make it home. It makes me even want to cry. That there's someone who's going to receive her daughter in pieces in a paper bag. May the family of the girl who lost her life at TRM at the Airbnb, may her family find peace. May her family find peace. No one ever wants to receive their sister, their daughter, their auntie, their granddaughter in pieces. May you find peace. And to you, babe, I hope you make it home. I hope that today when you panda the mat, no one atakuguza mapadra. I hope, babe, that when you ask for directions when you're lost, you land in the good hands of someone who will not veer you the wrong way to take advantage of you. I hope that when you pander the cab and the taxi, you will not be taken advantage of. I hope that when you go out drinking or you go out and you sip a little more and you doze off, that no one will touch you inappropriately. But if it doesn't happen and they blame you for your own passing, remember this: I will not blame you for the life that was taken from you. Unlike the men who choose on the internet to blame women, babe, you're blameless. You were just in the wrong hands. I pray for the day that our sons will protect the women around them. Stop killing women, please.